Hey, welcome back. And we relocated here at the ITC just so we're better able to show the EX-TRAFIRE 85 HD. Now we're going to dive deeper into the pressure requirements, the power supply impacts on output, and the different mode selections. Okay, so the first thing we want to talk about is air. Now you can use compressed air, you can use nitrogen if you're cutting stainless steel, or you can use argon if you're marking. Just keep in mind that the max input pressure is 145 PSI just for the 85. So think about this, the flow rate is dependent on the amperage you want to use. More power, more air. Okay, so from 75 to 85 amps, you want to be at about 3.5 CFM at 75 PSI. From 55 to 65 at 2.9 CFM at 75 PSI, and at 45 about 3.0 CFM at 75 PSI. Now if we move on to gouging, you want to keep the unit set from 65 to 85 amps at 6.9 CFM at 75 PSI, and for marking we go even lower. That's at 10 to 16 amps at 1.3 CFM at 35 PSI. A couple things to keep in mind. We need the air to be clean and free from moisture and oil, and the overall needed flow rate is 6 CFM at 101.6 PSI. Now, also this unit does have a water separator in the back, so as you can see, as the air comes in, it goes through this filter that does protect the unit overall, but we still want to make sure that that air that you're providing it is as free from moisture and oil as possible. Okay, so we've talked about air, let's talk a little bit about power. Even at 50 amps, we are at 100% duty cycle, so it's absolutely possible to run these smaller units on single phase. Now, if we go to three-phase power, really the options open up to a lot wider band of amperages and higher duty cycle. So we're gonna put some overlays here on top, just so you have the information. I know it's a lot to take in. There's a lot of numbers, there's a lot of percentages. Just keep in mind that we have all this on our website. We have all of this in the owner's manual that comes with the unit. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to us anytime. Let's power this unit on. So in the back of the unit, we have air input, we have the power switch, and we have the overall power lead, the 13-pin CNC connector, along with the. All right, so as we move around to the front of the machine, one of the things that's really simple is this is your cutting torch. It's slotted, only goes in one position, has a little locking collar. On this side is the work lead clamp, so impossible to get these mixed up. The other thing I really like about the front of this unit is this plexiglass screen. As these things are moving around the shop, obviously this can get scratched and damaged, but it doesn't damage the control wheel or the screen itself. So let's move this up and we kind of start going through some of the settings and operations that you can use. To change the settings is pretty straightforward. So you just want to press this button. You see the amps is highlighted and blinking in red. So we're just able to turn this to the amps that you're after. Press the button again. It's going to go to what mode we're after, whether it's cutting, gouging, or marking. And then we can also, from the operator, we can change the amount of PSI. So as we talked earlier about cutting different thicknesses, whether gouging or marking, we're going to be able to change that as well. Just like that, we're back ready to operate. Okay, so we're wrapping up this video series, and hopefully you've seen THERMACUT's been producing for over 30 years and really focused on the best performance in the field. Top-notch consumables, no cartridges, world-class torch design, 3 different EX-TRAFIRE power options. It really gives you the flexibility to tackle cutting, gouging, or marking. I know in this video we covered some tables and settings, but don't worry, these are included in our reference in the user's manual, and you also find them on our website. And I please urge you to reach out to us if you have any sort of questions or concerns about THERMACUT. We'd be more than happy to help. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.